A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With a freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. It's Barfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Just keeps slinging it. Got his man. Turning on the Jets. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. It's White. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody.
Lets it fly. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
Kill it. 3-9, Twilight. 3-9, Twilight. Sit. Break.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
He might want another play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open and try to make plays in the passing game.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep down the right side.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little screen to the running back. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Now he'll fire back into the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go right back downfield. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. From the gun. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barfield. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something...
Fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today, bringing it back. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He wants to throw it again. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. blasted as he lets it go. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Wants to throw on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Gets it out quickly. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. Makes the catch and knocked down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Rainbow Warriors will go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Last turn. Booster. Bubba.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. He's going to let it go. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Mean Green! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Got some room to run. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense putting points on the board. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your fourth pick, and coming out, throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down.
Booster.
The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 10 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's the Wolverines, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. And that's a live ball behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. He's got it way down the field. Off and running. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Pulled down for the tackle. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Barfield. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Catch is made at the 15. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Floating away. Throwing on the run. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
He's looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Now from inside the red zone. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one up.
Wants to fire on second down. Into the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. That's going to be a safety, and you want to talk about screwing up a turnover. He just did. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense decides and stands on the result of the play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Upstairs, he's got it. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Knocked down at the 5 after making the interception and taking it the other way. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He'll pull it down. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wideout. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I love that play call. I love when you're backed up in your own territory, forcing them to defend the whole field. But here's the problem. When you go aggressive twice in a row and you throw 2 incompletions, now third and long, out of your own end zone. Like, this is just, don't make that big mistake. Don't hold on to that football too long. Don't turn it over. You got to be smart on this third down.
And what a great job by the defense, forcing a 3-and-out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for a deep man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to throw again. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. He's got it along the sideline. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He wants to change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a big play. Makes a deep grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Freeze! Square! Hey, move! Ready, go!
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Booster! Level! Hydro!
Wide receiver going in motion.
Ready, go!
2nd down, he'll throw it. Turns it loose. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Motion from the wide receiver. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum.
Ready! Line 14!
Quarterback making checks.
Freeze! Shift! Go!
He'll set up to throw. Under fire. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish. Here comes the 2-point try. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes his way into the end zone, and now they're within 5. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Now sliding to his left. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are 1 play away. Like, you've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this game right here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gotta have it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. He goes right back to the air. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this if you're the offensive coordinator. Now, you're already in field goal position. You're already in a spot where you can kick a field goal and just win this game. So with the play calling, you want to think about running the ball, bleeding the clock, using timeouts. If you are going to throw it, they've got to be high percentage throws. You cannot take sacks, and you absolutely cannot turn the ball over.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Touchdown, North Texas. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Under fire. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Throws it back. He's got it inside the 30. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. It came down to the final quarter.